Hey guys, welcome back to another P3D video, and we're back in the 747 after probably like 1 or 2 months break, which is crazy, and we're back, and obviously we're going to be using the KLM 747. Everyone knows the KLM 747, and currently using tomato shade, testing out like I said, the lovely reflections, looking absolutely awesome. And currently getting the catering on board, and obviously we're at Amsterdam, and we're off to St. Maarten as well today. We have flown the 747 from here to St. Maarten before on the channel, but it's fine doing it again, and also we can just do it at night as well, because there's new dynamic lighting at St. Maarten. Let's go inside the cockpit and get the main lights turned on, so we get the nav, wing and logo light. Also we get the seatbelt signs on. And I've got most of the doors open ready for like catering and boarding and all that, so that's all good. Right, just turned on the IRSs. I think that's set up to a fast alignment. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Oh, but let's go and set up the FMC, shall we? Yeah, it's completely fast alignment. Let's do the HPA first on the QNH, which is 1021. And then we should be good. Okay, pausing it. Amsterdam. And it can't do the gate. And we'll put the IRS position in and do the route as well. So Amsterdam off to St. Maarten. 18 centre. As our takeoff runway. I don't think I've done this runway before on takeoff. Let's go and close up these doors. 2000. Arm that. Well then, terrain. Before we actually get any other perf in its stuff going, we would just set up the fuel and payload. So our fuel on board today would be 135,674 kilograms. That is. There we go. And zero fuel weight is 241.8. Oh. There we go. 24. Did I enter that wrong? There we go. That was weird. And we'll go back to the doors page. There we go. So up here, and so our flight number is KLM 789, and we'll activate it and execute it. See the route's in. There's the route. We'll do the depart and arrive, so 18 centre on the DENAC 4 X-ray and execute that in. Go to the inner ref page, set the reserve, which is 4.3, cost index of 50, and starting our cruise at 320 along with step climbs as well. You'll probably see over here. It's not coming through. Execute it. Okay, I'll give it some time for it to load. Okay, actually need to make sure the gross weight's in, and that should be good now. Nope. There we go. It's starting to calculate all the stuff. So 320, and I'm going to be cruising up to 350. Awesome. Dust limit page. I just hear the passengers are now boarding on as well. Going to be doing a 36 degrees, no D-rate, and go to takeoff. Flaps 20, crazy, and trim to see. No, the CG can get to 20%. The V1 is 151, VR is 167, and V2 is 178. Nice and fast setup time. So 178. Heading is 183. 183. And cruising at 320. Well, starting a cruise at 320, like so. Okay. So it's currently 10 past 10. That's 10 past 8 Zulu time, which is 10 past 10 in Amsterdam, and probably like a midnight landing in St. Maarten as we're flying with time, if that makes sense. Yeah. That's all entered. Let's go and set up the MCP then. So weather and data, traffic, and VORs, terrain data, 40, traffic, and we're good there. Okay. And let's go and get the APU started up. We've got lots more fuel than we need. Standby power can go to auto. And we've got a lot more fuel than we actually need. Stuck on start, let's just... There we go. Yeah, like I said, a lot more fuel than we actually need. So it's fine starting up the APU now. And you can see it down here. See the N2's rising. No, it's not. That's the oil quantity, sorry. N1's rising. Or no, that's EGT, the N1, N2, then oil. Okay, that makes sense. And now the N1's now rising. Okay, that makes sense. Perfect. And it should show the APU generators come online soon. And then we get rid of the external power. We set the parker brake for that as well. And go back over here. And, well, it's not online just yet. It should be online soon. There we go. It's now online. Get rid of the external power. Ground connections. Release ground power, but not remove wheel chocks just yet. That's fine. And we're just going to wait on passenger to board and baggage to be loaded on. And we should be getting ready to go soon as well. I mean, we've set up everything inside the aircraft. I think I can just probably get some lighting set up now as well. So we get these main lights on. That should help us see in the night. There we go. And that's everything. Yeah. And those auto brakes are getting a bit weird. A little black strip there. I'm not sure what that is going on about there. And we'll get the floodlights turned on soon. If I turn off the dome light, then it's going to get very dark inside the cockpit. But look at the yoke. That's what tomato shade does to the yoke. I've noticed that on some things. So, it's a bit weird. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad once we get some floodlights on. You can see it's still quite bright. I think it's made for like the daytime sort of shaders and not now. Okay. So passengers like halfway boarded. I think baggage is only just arriving. Oh, look at that shaders. And yeah, I'm just going to skip the video until we've got the baggage on, passengers are boarded, and we'll be getting ready to go. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, welcome back. And just closing up the outer cargo door, as you can see right there. So the outer cargo is finished. Passengers are finished boarding. And for some reason there's a bright light on the nose, but this airport doesn't have dynamic lighting, so I have no idea where that light's coming from. Oh, maybe AI from the other side of the building? That is a possibility. Maybe. And now it's gone. Yeah. So that's a bit weird. So, boarding's almost finished, and we get the pushback ready. So, like I said, passengers are boarded, so what I'm going to do is go and close up that door and get rid of the jetway. And there we go, arm. And we'll get ready until it says boarding's completed, and we'll get going. Probably go to the engine page for engine start. There we go, boarding's completed. Close the forward cargo. Request GSX for pushback with nose left. And yeah, now it's going to wait for it to connect up, and also the baggage thing to go as well. Okay, what we're going to do is get the floodlights on. Well, that's a bit bright. Let's turn that down about just a tad, and that one's a bit too bright too. That can still go a bit less bright. That looks perfect. Turn off the dome and just observe. Actually, no, it's actually quite dark when you turn off the dome. Okay, that looks perfect. And where's the lights for down here? They're right here. They're right here. So that can actually turn up. That can turn up to like 90 degrees or so. Do the same on this side. Horizontal. There we go. Dome light can come off. And perfect. Okay, the yokes don't look too good, but it's not too bad. I can live with it. I'm just going to wait for GSX to connect up. Okay, while it does that, let's go and get us on our main systems online. So obviously we've got fuel in the center. Let's go to the fuel page and see what we're dealing with here. So yeah, we've got loads more fuel in the center. Like halfway through the flight, I'm going to have to make sure once we get 13.3 tons in each of these main tanks, let's go and release the parking brakes. And just make sure we get each fuel tank for each engine. And so pushbacks is starting up, so get the beacon light on both. And we'll turn all the fuel pumps on. And the center pumps. And it's said to release parking brakes, right? Maybe it did not. I didn't properly read the text. Let's just wait to see what happens. Okay, so fuel pumps are on. Turn off packs for engine start. It's mandatory, otherwise the engines will not start. They will literally just won't start with packs on, because the APU will not supply the air to the engines and instead will supply them to remove wheel chocks. That's what it said. Damn it. I know it said remove something. Didn't realise it said remove wheel chocks. There we go. That should be all good now. I'm going to test the TCAS just before we get going. Because that's a good idea. There we go. Now it's doing its stuff. Okay. Emergency lights, we need to turn those on. Well, to armed. There we go. And yeah, so the only problems now is the brake source. That's fine. I'll turn off hydraulics and engine shutdowns. Okay, and the TCAS obviously. Parking brakes are released. Okay, APU bleeds on, so it's giving air to the engines. And let's go and start the timer. And actually, let me turn up that. There we go. And start number 4 and 3. Make sure the white lights turn on. Let's go to the engine page. And that can come to aux and auto on all of these. I think that's just bringing the fuel straight away anyway. That should get them started. Yeah. And then all the white lights turn on. Okay, that's... I've flown this aircraft in 2 months. Okay, number 4 and 3 are starting up. Nice. Right, I'm going to turn on the... Is this the overhead one here? Okay, it doesn't look like I can turn it up any brighter, sadly. I'm going to turn on this one a bit brighter. You can see here. Probably the floodlight might be better off brighter like that. Okay, that's good. Okay, number 1 and 2 now. And there we go, starting up. Lovely. So it's not actually too long of a taxi, even though it's Amsterdam. Our taxi is not long at all. It's just going off to 18 Centre. So yeah, not long like at all. Because we're so heavy, we're going to have to taxi down all the way to the end of the runway at Whiskey 1. Parking brakes are set. So that's how heavy we are, and also doing a flaps 20 landing. So all the generators are on, so APU is coming off. Engines all started up. APU bleed can come off as well, and we get the packs to normal. And that can come to auto as well. I can hear the packs coming online now as well, which is good. And I get the turn-offs. That's not going to affect the exterior, the ground crew. So the turn-offs are now on, and everything's looking good down here. And so also break to RTO. And I'm just going to wait for GSX to get out of the way, and we turn on the nose light, and we get taxiing out of here. What we can actually do as well is stat page. Yeah. Flight control check, so full left, full right, all the way down, and all the way up. And the rudder, same with the rudder, so the rudder's to the right, rudder's to the left. And yes, perfect. Okay. Actually, we can set flaps 20 and get the T-gas turned on. So TARI. And we have a... He's out of the way. Turn on the taxi light now. Not going to blind him. And we can set flaps 20 as well. There we go, flaps 20. Left is clear, right is clear, and there's the guy there. Just going to wait for him to give us a wave. There we go, have a good trip. Release the parking brakes. Watch the flaps go down as well. And off we go. Taxi off to runway 18 centre. And because Amsterdam's got one-way systems at their airport, we have to taxi via Bravo. So first of all, we've got Alpha here. Somewhere around here. Yeah. We'll pass Alpha quickly, and then we can make our way onto Bravo. So there's Alpha coming up here. We'll just pass away onto Bravo, which is just here. You can see the B. Just the way Amsterdam works. It's not bad at all. Right, on our taxis, turn on the flight directors as well. And, right, is there a parking taxi restriction on Charlie and Delta? I'm assuming Charlie is the one we want to go on. And then we go on all the way up to Charlie 1, and then Whiskey 1. Apparently taxiing like 18 knots or so. But it seems a lot slower than that. So we've got another KLM company aircraft. We've got Turkish A321, I think that is. Not seeing any AI taking off on landing. It's a bit unusual. Not seeing much AI at this airport for some reason. This is the end of the terminal here. Like, this is Golf and Hotel coming up around here. And then all the terminals just end. The main terminal's way behind us. I need to put some more power into the engines. So flaps are 20, and that's nicely retracted all the way down. Nice little tail view here of the aircraft. Reflections aren't being too good for me. I don't know how it's going to come out in video, but hey. Oh wow, I just realised, just come back inside the cockpit. 35 knot taxi. Luckily there's no taxi speed restrictions. Okay. So we'll just give it a right turn here. I'll make our way into Charlie. See a little tail C there. That stands for Charlie. There it is. And yeah. Right, now that's the runway here on the left of us. Yeah, this is right there. Can't really see it directly next to you, but you can see the runway lights there. I'm going to taxi all the way up there, up to Charlie 1 or Whiskey 1. Well, both really, not all, it's and we'll take off. So cabin are ready, just heard them ding, so that's good. Autopilot's RTO, doors are auto, which means they're all armed and ready. Passenger signs are on, flaps are 20, gears down, obviously. I don't know why I said that. And there's no need for the speed brakes to be armed in a Boeing takeoff, so we'll leave them off now. And if I have idle throttle, the aircraft does not taxi, or like a little bit of throttle, the aircraft like doesn't accelerate. Put a little bit more throttle, it likes to accelerate like crazy. Bit weird, but I think this is de-icing areas. I'm not sure what these are. Yeah, and I think this may be just remote stands where like an aircraft's not needed with KLM, maybe. There's some really remote stands. Let's try and get back in the centre line of the taxiway here. It's not a very straight taxiway at all. And Charlie 1's coming up here, which is good. And it's Charlie 1, I can just see it in the sign there. Let's slow down our taxi just a tad. And spin our aircraft around. Right, there's no aircraft on approach. And as we spin the aircraft, let's see if there's any other aircraft on the runway. No. And I can't taxi very well because I'm not looking where I'm going. There we go. And it looks like I've got an aircraft coming in approaching for there, so I'm going to wait for that to land because we might, if it does a go around, it could have a collision with it. So that's not what we want. Taxi lights coming off, landing lights are on, strobes on, wing light off. Slightly up on 18 centre. And yeah, I think we're good to go. So start the timer. Set like 50% on the N1 now. Got some power going. And I'll set Toga. And there's power coming in. Should be reaching 103.2% on the N1. Airspeed's alive. $80 knots. Nice slow acceleration. Came pretty tense. I forgot to set the trims, let's quickly set it now. V1. It's V1. Rotate. Okay. Pause the way to climb, gear up. So we're doing a straight right turn, sorry, not left turn, right turn. Straight after takeoff, so there we go. We have successfully made our way out of Amsterdam. Awesome. Keep on the aircraft spinning round. Get the nav active as well. And I get the autopilot turned on. Look at the city lights. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I mean, they are flickering in the background, but this motorway right here is kind of wiggling through. Beautiful. Okay. Right, flaps 10. And I go set flaps 5. That's good. Right, gears coming off as well. Transition altitude is 3,000 feet as well, remember. Do any flight altitude restrictions? No. Okay, that's good. And all the flaps coming back up. Okay. Set standard pressure, and that's synced up nicely. Everything's looking good on after takeoff. Keep the lights on, keep the passenger signs on. I'm not passing 10,000 feet just yet. And let's just zoom out on the NDs for me. Just a second. And there we go. Can't see much right now, it's on the wings, but we can see a lot of city. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the takeoff in the 747. It's been a while. It has been forever. Well, it's good to be back, really. And it's got some lag spikes, it's loading in some new lights there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the takeoff. I'll see you in the descent into St. Maarten. I don't think I've ever landed in St. Maarten at night. I've taken off at night, I think. Not landed. I'm not sure. Definitely landed at night, that's for sure. It's been nice to land dynamic lighting on the airport as well, which is going to be awesome. So yeah, I'll see you in the descent. Enjoy the cinematics of the 747. It has been forever. And yeah, I'll see you in like 4 minutes time. Enjoy the cinematics and goodbye. Hey guys, welcome back to the descent, and you'll probably not be able to see anything right now. It is extremely dark, and even I can't. It's really hard to see me, see the aircraft. You can just about see the beacon reflecting on the engine. So go inside the cockpit, it's a bit easier to see things. That transition attitude's wrong, so let's just go and change that. Actually, it's 6,500 feet. Like so. Okay, that's now fixed. And I currently set it down to 10,000 feet descent. I'm probably going to bring it down to like 1,600 feet. Go around altitudes at 4,000 as well. And so yeah, we're doing the Libre 1 arrival, transitioning at Manolo. That'll just take us to the north of the airport. This is where the airport is here. I think the actual airport is just there, right there. And well, yeah, we're just going to get to the north of it, and hopefully get some good views of it as we come past. A little bit light spike, maybe a bit of the islands are loading in now. I'm not sure, but yeah. What I'm going to do as well is set the runway heading. Which is 096, like so, and yeah, we're landing on runway 10 as well. It's normally a 10 landing because the mountains in the other direction just restricts winds from coming from that direction. So yeah, oh, we've got some lights down there. Looking good. Yeah, so we've been flying for 7 hours and 50 minutes, so it's shorter than I expected, to be honest. I mean, normally the flight was like 9.5 hours. That's because it was in like a A330, sorry. But this is the 747, they can fly a bit faster. So ETA estimated flight time seems to be like 8 hours. That's why it's a lot longer than whatever KLM use now. I think it's the A330, I think it is. Not too sure. Yeah. So if you look at this up online, it will show the A330 taking like a 9.5 hour flight. If this is the 747, which can just fly so much faster than the A330, so that's why this has gone a bit quicker than that, which is nice. And yeah, I think this is one of the islands that the airport isn't on, because I know there's like a couple islands around St. Maarten. Yeah, this is definitely not the main island. I think that's the main island over there on the left. You can just about see some lights over there. Looking good. Okay. Right. So we're going to be passing 10,000 feet soon, so that's when we're going to turn on the seatbelt signs and also the landing lights. I'm going to hit INRF, set flaps 30, a speed of 155, as well as the auto brake. We set auto brake to 3. I'm not sure if it should be 2 or 3. I think I'll set auto brake 2, and if that's not fast enough of the deceleration, I'll just bring out manual braking. That's probably like the best way to do it. So yeah. Alright. So what's coming? So that's 1,600 feet above. Okay, interesting. So apparently VOR is 11.3. Let's go check the navrad. 1113. Is there like a nav section I can enter in? No. 111.0, sorry. ILS Park, I'm not sure what that means. If I do that, then do that. That should be good. And that's entered in there, which is nice. If I just turn off the right VOR on these sides, then I can just concentrate. Nice and easier. Oh, it's 10,000 feet, so lights are coming on. And passenger signs to on. I think they went on anyway. I swear I heard a ding. Yeah, so NDs are set up for the arrival. And yeah, I think there's a whole island's got dynamic lighting. It's not got these annoying orange lights. It's got some proper lighting on it. And there's the airport. Okay. So, minimums as well is 500 feet. Let's go and set that. 500 feet, 500 feet. There we go. There we go. Also, the QNH will be. It will be 1019. Okay. Looking all good. And there's the airport down there. Looking absolutely gorgeous. And we've still got loads of fuel on board as well. So it's a nice heavy landing session. I might as well just settle to 3 then. Just realised. That's set to PJM, which is good. That sets to VOR. That should be that. Okay, good. So we're doing like a visual glide slope. Yeah. Oh, bring this 1019. Also a speed intervene this. Bring the speed down. Bring out some speed brakes. Okay, that's looking good. And the aircraft could at least try and descend. Thank you very much. Okay. I feel like it descends, I think. We're still really high. Yeah. Don't know what's up with that. We are extremely high. Good. Let's go fly heading select for now. And it's 274, which is 276, I think, is the opposite of runway heading. So that's what I'm going to be flying from now. And yeah, should help us decelerate, not decelerate, but get us to the airport on time. It's 1,000 feet per minute now. Okay, That's better. Awesome. The aircraft's like, probably like a speed of 190 actually. Okay. Okay, there we go. It's past like 3,000 feet. I'm going to spin the aircraft around again. Put it back on the air nav. Okay, so oh no, I'm sorry, not localizer. Config spoilers. Oh, whoopsies. On the speed brakes. I forgot about them. Let's take a look what the outside of the aircraft looks like. Oh, beautiful. That's wonderful. Don't know why the aircraft's got such a slow turning circle. Don't know what's up with that. It's odd. Very odd. Oh. Can I spin around this bit at the back? Is that the problem? The bank limit, maybe? Let's reset this to 096 as well. How about I just force it around with that? Yeah, that will make it a bit faster. There we go. That's what I like to see. Perfect. Right, so going to bring out the first set of flaps. Let's go up to flaps 5. That'll let us slow, well, pretty much be a bit slower. And the reflections of the moon we'll see there as well, looking awesome. We should be able to see the runway. Or not. No, I think there's some clouds in the way actually. Okay. It's looking good. Let's bring us to the VOR section so I can just take a look at that. Yeah. I'm not sure if I can put this thing in the RLS section. No. That's fine. Probably bring out the VNav again. nav, sorry. Let's bring this back to 096. Oh no, it's still on heading select. Yeah, that makes sense. Needs to arm with the LNAV first before. Right, let's bring the speed down to like 175 maybe? There or so. And where is the runway? It's just there. Okay. So all the lights are on. And then now setting the next set of flaps. Coming down to 10. Okay. We should catch the ANAV again. We'll line up the runway. Hopefully we get a good VOR approach as well. Should be good. Get cabin already. Speed brakes are armed. Our nav is active again. I'm going to reset this heading to 096. There we go. $2,500. Let's go get down early. Just to make sure. Everything's going well. Okay, this altitude looks a lot better. That's good. Fuel tank engine. Okay. Turn off those cross feeds and the overrides. There we go. Okay. Let's get rid of the autopilot. Over here. There we go. My aircraft. I'll bring up the altitude to 4,000 feet for the go around. And I'm just going to fly this visually in. So flaps 20. Okay, gears down and all green, which is good. Bring the speed down to 160. Let's bring that nose down. That flight director's annoying me. Goodbye. Try and get those red pappies back again. Flaps 25, flaps 30. So I think got one red pappy, I was waiting for the next one. Got the moon reflection on the right of the cockpit right now. It looks awesome. Lag spike. Oh, I'm literally need to line up the runway now. Otherwise it's not going to be a good landing. Let's get the VOR on so I can line up correctly. Unless this is the wind. I think it's the wind.
Approaching minimums.
Continue. Oh wait, that's not minimums yet.
Minimums.
There we go, continue. Yeah, we're very high, but remember we're in a 747, so it may seem a bit higher than you think. It may seem a bit, yeah, lower than you think. I'm not sure which way around it is. One of the two. Okay, we're definitely a bit high.
Sync rate. 100. Sync rate.
Okay,
50.
it should be good now.
30. 20.
Under throttle. Get on the ground, get on the ground. Full reverse. Okay, luckily we chose auto brake 3. Reverse is in. Manual braking. And we're on the ground. Okay. We'll make our way to the bigger aircraft's turnaround point, which is just here. And welcome to St. Maarten with dynamic lighting. Speed brakes in, flaps coming up. That boat is very nicely lit up. Oh, the FPS is so much better at this airport, unlike now, because it's quite, I don't know, just more compatible really. I'm trying to reset that barrow. Looks like we can't for some reason. Okay, let's bring the autopilot, well, disengaged bar back up. And yeah. So what we're going to do now is apparently all brakes need to be disarmed. Well, there we go. Flaps are still coming up, that's fine. Get the taxi light on. And request ourselves a gate. Gate A1 today. Alright, so that's the very western part of the airport. Okay, all the flaps are up, and I think we should be all cleared up. Yes, right, we forgot to set the timer, so there we go. 8 hours and 7 minutes flight time. We can slow down on our taxi now, getting closer to that tarmac with the lights, it's a bit weird. Getting a bit closer to the terminals now. You can see a GSX there, which is good. And it looks like Charlie's been reopened. I think the last time, like some of the last times we went to be St. Maarten in the 747, Charlie is closed up. So at least we can taxi on that now. There's Delta. There's Charlie here. So landing lights coming off. And the strobe. Wing light can come back on. Dome light can come on. And turn off most of these floodlights. And it's so bright in this airport right now. Let's turn off most of these lights. Oh no, APU forgot to start up. Well, it didn't forget to start up. I forgot to make it start up. Don't blame it on the aircraft. Right, so here's Alpha 1. Bring it in. Not the greatest lineup. And oh, got a safe dock thing. Will it tell me to stop? It will. Nice. Let's go set the parking brake. That's not the parking brake, that is. I'll just bring out the spoilers quickly. So we're going to wait for APU to start up. And yeah, there we go. APU is online. Engines are shutting down, beacon light is coming off. We are requesting deboarding. We are going to select, let's do entry 2. There we go. So, welcome to St. Maarten, everybody. Let's go and open up the doors. The cargo doors first of all. That can come down to standby. And we can open up the entry 2 now. And that's good, that's completed its flight. And yeah, welcome to St. Maarten, a block time of 8 hours and 20 minutes. That's going to give us some really good pay. Pats can come off now. And what else? Seatbelt signs can actually come off, as well as the fuel pumps. APU bleed can come on. You disarm the IRSs, and yeah, that's that last bit of emergency lights. So welcome to St. Maarten, and I hope you enjoyed the flight with the KLM, Royal Dutch Airlines, from Amsterdam to St. Maarten. It's been amazing, amazing approach at night. Sorry about the VNAV miscalculating its descent rate. Not my fault. Came in a bit too high. I haven't really done a VOR at night before, so it's a bit. I know I had the pathies to tell me, but I just, I thought I was giving it a good descent rate, but apparently not. But hey, we're on the ground nice and safely, and yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the flight, and I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.